realize we hadn't even really started yet. All right. Well, anyway, here we go.
Are you gonna plug the Patreon?
I'm gonna.
What the gimmick is?
I guess I will.
All right, it's patreon.com/Clayfish Podcast.
All right. Well, now they already know that before I've even said it. Anyway, welcome everybody to Clean Finish Podcast, episode number 21, the first episode of 2016. This is Blackjack here with Wiza. Today is January 7th, 2016. Follow us on Twitter at It's21Blackjack, at Wiza Now. Follow the podcast Twitter at Need Clean Finish. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button down below. Also, go ahead and join the new or sign up for the new Patreon account. That's patreon.com/Clean Finish Podcast to donate so that we can watch this shit so you don't have to.
Pretty much. All right, I'm back.
You're like the nostalgia critic now that we just pretty much stole his line.
Did we? What is this? What's his line?
Nostalgia critic says, hi, I'm the nostalgia critic. I watch it so you don't have, I know I remember it so you don't have to. So he'll go back and he'll watch like old 90s movies and then like do a review of it and recap it. And then
he makes you remember it.
Oh, he reviews it for you, so then you don't have to watch it. I mean, yes, he makes you remember it, but you don't have to go watch it then.
Okay, fair enough. Man, we don't have NXT.
Why? So what are you doing with your YouTube pages, man? Like, what are we doing here?
What are you talking about?
All right. Seriously, you and this like Spanish or Italian gimmick that you're doing.
What happened?
Whenever you like a video, it's always whenever you do it. For some reason, it comes out in a different language. It always does.
Yeah, I moved to Ecuador.
Why?
Because Small said it's pretty fun out there.
Okay.
That's all. It's the only reason. So.
All right, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say something?
Yes, you were.
Fuck if I remember. It's got me a nice cold Sprite out the fridge. Want to sip on that.
You were talking about, well, okay, so before we actually came on air, we were talking very quickly about...
Oh, no, we could... Oh, I see the Spanish now. I see it. But it's from the Need Clean Finish podcast.
I know. So, but it's, you see, if I liked it, it would probably been in English. But you liked it, so it came.
No, I didn't like it. I just upload, like, you know, when you upload it, it just shows that you upload it.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, sorry. When you upload it is what I meant.
Oh, that's weird. So it doesn't say the death of John Cena there.
No, it just says inicia una transmisión en directo en YouTube.
And you're gonna be that guy, right? You're gonna be that guy.
What do you mean?
That actually probably like reads it correctly.
I mean, I maybe did.
I
may actually, that may have been absolutely butchered, but I tried.
Well, fair enough. All right.
No, I'm sorry. It says in CE una transmisión en directo at YouTube. That better for you?
Oh shit! Why'd I look at the chat? I looked at the chat as a quick little gimme, and I see. What if Nakamura is repackaged with the Shira Shuffle? I'm getting out of there. I'm not looking anymore. See, yeah, see, that's how you end the show. Nope, not looking. I just wanted to drop a like on the video. That's all I wanted to do, and that's the first thing I see. Del
Rio apparently called John Cena Juan again. That's a great gimmick. I speak Spanish. Juan.
Oh boy. So we don't have. Do we have any NXT news? Since we don't have an NXT show.
Well, some of the guys from New Japan may be coming to NXT.
Oh, we got a whole lot to talk about with that.
Yeah.
Well,
technically, NXT just finished their tapings today.
Okay, cool.
So there are spoilers out. I have not seen them.
They're already out.
They are out.
Oh boy.
I don't know if I want things spoiled for me yet, though. Actually, you know what? I'll take a quick look because it doesn't matter. Because what ends up happening is that I watch it anyway, and I still end up watching.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot NXT Kids is a thing. Remember that? They were talking about doing NXT Kids.
Yeah. Wait,
Yes.
kids on commentary and whatnot?
No. Like they were gonna do NXT kids. So basically, like they take some kids and make NXT focused on them. It's like a kid show for kids, I guess.
Slide me those spoilers.
Yeah. Ooh, that's interesting. Hold on. Keep going because I'm actually looking at these.
Okay, so you can't slide it to me on a.
I'm just wait for it.
Right, like you got the link.
Just wait for it. I'm trying to get the Skype. Hold on. There. Jesus, you big baby.
That a
Keep
girl.
going.
Hold on, wait. What, that image though? What is that? What is that?
That's Mojo Rawley with the camera. Just.
Okay.
Wow.
I thought it was a belt. I thought it was a belt. I was about to just leave.
Just relax.
All right. Now
You're gonna read the first one and your jaw might fall on the floor.
I think I skipped the first one. Just saw a name there, and I'm like, yes. All right. Let me read that first one there. Okay. Okay.
I guess they're currently recording right now is what's happening too.
Okay. Yeah, the first match I looked at and I'm like, yes. All right. Okay.
You're gonna get to one and there's gonna be a oh.
Now let's see. Included her. Wait, what?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
How? What? Who?
I'm curious as to how that happened.
They're really trying to drag this out, aren't they?
They have to.
I mean,
I'm really curious as to how that happened. Especially
here's what happens. Here's what happens.
When you look at who's involved, I'm really curious how that happened.
Yeah, seriously.
I can only imagine
that old people
with the two big question marks there. I'm wondering if you know what I think I know what happened here.
I needed to know what happened.
I think I know what happened, at least to eliminate the two question marks.
Yeah. What, two?
Yes. The two ones that make you go, huh? But outside of that, I can see that happening.
Who is it? Never mind.
I'll type it to you in Skype.
Who I think it is?
Yeah. I'll type it to you.
That last name there.
No, not the yeah.
No. I was about to say, who is this person right here? Is it?
Don't
say the name, but that last name in the list.
Yeah.
Is that who I think it is?
If you yes.
Okay.
There's nothing to really be impressed with, but yeah, that's who you think it is.
Black, right?
No.
Okay, well, who the fuck
it's not what you think. Hold on, I'll send it to you in Skype.
Okay, and here's what happens. This is a terrible start off to the show, and we do this too. Who the? Oh no! Could you imagine if that person? Yeah. That person won.
Here's what I think is what happened and how they got around that.
Okay, so here's what happens. This is the second time that we've gotten like NXT spoilers. Okay, fair enough.
Wouldn't that make more sense?
Yeah, because I was thinking about a name.
Okay, doing it. Oh no. We're a long way from that, I think.
So it makes sense. I mean, but yeah, this is the second time we've done this. We've gotten the spoilers and we start reading them and we reacting to them, and like the chat, if they don't know about it and probably don't want to be spoiled, they're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
You know, so all right, so they're still going on. Let me look at episode 2 to look. What? Okay, whatever. All right, yeah, I don't really care about that there.
Really?
All right, so now what, the second show?
Yeah, I mean that's a good well, okay, I see why you don't, but
Bruh.
oh, did you refresh it though?
I haven't.
You may need to refresh it.
Oh,
That's
we're such assholes for this right now. All
right,
I hit the refresh and I still got 2 matches.
Oh, there should be there should be 2. Well, there should technically be 3 now. Okay. All right.
All right. After the match,
we'll keep it going. The match is they're currently taping.
Doesn't have to. Okay. You know what?
Now it's like what? just don't. Okay, let's stop.
Who's this guy going against Corbin? Who's this guy?
Oh, that's you know what's gonna be funny about what's funny about that? Hold on, I know because I do know who he is.
Is he from Breaking Ground?
No.
Who the fuck is this guy?
He's actually he's really young too. So the funny thing is that.
Okay, let's see. What the fuck? I just see the image.
Okay.
Let's see the image.
So do you see why I'm laughing at that?
And he's going to get, oh my god. Oh.
Get it?
Yeah, he's gonna die. I just looked at that first little paragraph there, and all I see is Indy.
Yeah, he's dead. Go back to Ring of Honor.
Look at this guy.
I will cry if Corbin actually yells "Go back to Ring of Honor."
I'm spoiling his name because they need to look it up. They need to Google this guy.
Well, they probably actually know who he is.
I didn't say his name.
You didn't? No.
All right. I need y'all to chat to Google Rich Swann. He's gonna die.
He's gonna die.
And he's probably pretty good. He's probably pretty good, but he's gonna die. As soon as I saw them lines right there, those links, I'm like, yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
The funny thing is that he's gonna fly around like crazy and die.
Mm-hmm. How much this guy weigh?
Oh, easily like 150.
Oh my god! And he's 5'8". Oh god, he's gonna die. He didn't even get to wet his feet there. He dead already. Goddamn, DOA. That dude is DOA. Okay, fair enough. Let's start the show.
Yeah, let's stop. that was great though. I love that.
See, people like Rich Swann.
What if? Oh my god!
He probably is a beast. He's probably good, but goddamn it, he gonna die.
he's gonna do a stand at 450 into the end of days.
Oh my god!
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Oh my god!
I can. Okay, so where do we start? It's just so much going on.
Shall we? Well, we can do
Wrestle Kingdom results.
We could WrestleMania results.
Wrestle Kingdom results.
Oh, I thought you said WrestleMania results. I'm like,
or should we talk about the possible CM Punk debut opponent? Have you read that?
I have not. Let me go take a look. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so I think maybe if
you still there?
Show. You can hear me, right?
You cut out.
You hear me though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If my reading isn't failing me here, I think Dana White has put together a reality TV show, like a small one, and he's going to be putting I don't want to say younger guys, but he's going to be putting guys together, kind of how UFC got their first big breakout show that really got them on the map when they I forget the name of the show that they used to have, but you know what I'm talking about?
Like UFC, like it's tough enough for UFC.
Yeah.
Ultimate Fighter is what you're thinking.
Here it is, Ultimate Fighter. So they're doing something like that. I don't know if it's going to be on TV or not. I believe it's going to be on TV. And they're putting guys together. Again, maybe I'm reading this wrong, but this is just to see who can fight CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one guy, I think, had his debut match, and he won with a rear naked choke. Jumps out, gets on the mic, and tells Dana White that he wants to fight Punk. Dana White is interested. He's intrigued. The guy's got some spunk. He doesn't have the look. This guy don't got the look. You want to see how this guy looks?
I do. If it's who you think he is, if it's who I think it is, because I've searched it, I looked at him. Yes, I see what you mean by he does not have. I mean, he's in shape.
Wearing an orange shirt.
Oh, hold on.
Scroll down.
Oh yeah. That's the guy I'm looking at right now.
This guy don't got the look.
Dude's in shape, but he does not have the look now.
All right. So he wants Punk. He sends Punk a tweet. Hey, at CM Punk, I am extremely free in July. You busy? Would love to welcome you to the MMA world. I mean, you and a whole lot of people. That was his tweet.
You and everybody.
Yeah, everybody wants that payday. Everybody wants that payday. See, guys think that Punk's gonna lose on his debut match.
And it's very possible.
It is possible. It's extremely possible. I think Dana White's gonna he's gonna powder. He's gonna make this a real soft landing for Punk, and probably give him somebody that he can beat.
Well, I mean that's one of the things that Dana said was that it's his first fight ever. It's his debut. He's not gonna like put him against somebody who's like 11 and like 5 or some shit because he'll get killed. You put him in a fight with somebody who's like 1-0 or 1-1, somebody like that.
Some amateur background. That's
fine. But you put him on a pay-per-view because he's a name and he will make you money.
Absolutely. I need to see Punk win this match for one reason and one reason only. To shut up these people that just can't stand wrestling fans. And it's always wrestling's fake. Oh, CM Punk's coming. He's coming over. He's going to get crushed just because he's from the pro wrestling world. I need that part to at least shut up for one night. That's the only reason I want Punk to win, is just to shut up those fans for one night.
Yes.
So that he could be seen like, okay, he's from the wrestling world, yeah, but he's not coming over to be taken lightly. When guys come over to UFC or the MMA world, they're not doing it for a paycheck. No, they're doing it because it's something that they probably are passionate about, and they mean business with it. Some guys probably think like, man, this guy's coming over to the MMA world. He's going to throw fake punches and guys. No. And I think that people probably do think that way, that a wrestler is going to come over and think it's a work. Or he's coming to you, he's going to get crushed.
No.
Well, what's your reason in thinking that?
Yeah.
It's not like he's training to learn how to throw a fake punch. No, it's quite the opposite. And he already has his background in different mixed martial artists backgrounds. So I would like him to win just for that, just to shut guys up.
Granted, they won't, because then they'll say, oh, but he won't go up against the top guy. That'll be the next thing.
Oh, yeah, that is going to be the next thing. We'll see, but he'll make money, though.
Yeah, so, he's making money now, so who cares?
All right. But, yeah, they're putting together a little show just to see who can fight Punk.
Yeah.
Do we jump to New Japan yet? Oh, wait, there's been some more injuries.
Oh, yeah, Cena now injured.
Well, before we even touch on Cena, we can save Cena for last.
Sasha Banks now injured.
Sasha Banks. What's her injury? Tell me about it.
Undisclosed. No one said anything. She's on Twitter right now tweeting as if she's fine, so I can't imagine it's anything too serious.
Okay, she'll be fine.
I think she'll be okay. I think it's minor. Everything thus far has been undisclosed. No one's bringing up anything. And then actually, Sasha on Tumblr actually just did this, where there was a report that said Sasha Banks is now reportedly injured. No specifics on the injury, so we aren't sure how bad it is. Damn, it's almost like pro wrestling is actually dangerous or something. She reblogged it and said, "Not these reports again," and rolled her eyes. So apparently she's fine.
Okay. The biggest injury here. This one hurts. I don't know what WWE is going to do without him. I don't know how they're going to possibly put butts in seats for WrestleMania.
Hey, listen, I will say this, though. We've been saying it for years. They need to build guys. Well, guess what? Now you're really fucked.
They're really fucked because Connor of the Ascension is injured.
Yep.
How in the world can they recover from this?
No idea. I mean, you lose a major tag team with Connor gone. You know, the Ascension were always a reliable heel tag team that was there to, do the job for all the
faces. They were there.
Yeah.
They were there.
Now you don't have them anymore. I mean, what are you going to do? Big name, Connor. How are you ever going to...
Huge name.
I mean, now you're down.
What are they going to do now?
I mean, yeah, if you want to do your 10-man tag team match at WrestleMania so that everybody can feel involved, well, now you just lost a team.
You lost a team. Now you only got 9.
Exactly.
My God.
Texas loves the Ascension.
The Ascension is over, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck. We need to call Vince.
Yeah.
Need to call Vince. I got the Speedo ready. I can do these high flying moves. I can't even do a backflip.
Autumn said now you're gonna fill that spot in catering.
Got these heads.
That's actually funny. They're running out of spots in catering because everybody in catering is wrestling now.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. So I just read something real quick. The Dudleys. WWE is considering splitting up the Dudley Boyz and bringing back the Bully Ray gimmick. I think it's perfect.
Bringing back the Bully Ray gimmick, or just letting Bubba do the Bully Ray gimmick, because they never had the Bully Ray gimmick. The Bully Ray gimmick was TNA's thing.
Well, having him bring it, just the gimmick itself.
Okay,
I think the idea.
That's how we should have came back, by the way.
I think the idea of it is great, but what they're going to do is going to be terrible.
Okay.
It won't live out to its fullest potential because it's just going to end up being a job to Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, because it's WWE.
If they can allow him time to get this thing over,
which they won't.
If they did, it would make Roman Reigns even bigger of a star going down the road. Because this guy can get major heat, especially as a heel. This guy is a made heel. He walks a heel. And if you've seen him in TNA, I can say TNA, right? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, we ain't WWE.
As Bully Ray. If you've seen him in TNA as Bully Ray, he was a damn good heel.
Yeah.
And by itself. With Devon, they don't necessarily have to break them up.
No.
Because Devon, I was about to call him Dion. Devon could play that good sidekick role as a heel as well. Devon is a very good compliment to Bubba Ray, whatever way they go down the road. And this would be huge because they're missing that big time heel right now. They're missing it. And they've had them since these guys have come back. So if they really want to go down that route, they're not going to give it the time that it would need. But because they're so quick with it, they're so fast paced that it has to be like, all right, does it strike now? Good. You're going to lose the next 3 matches. No, they got to get some steam behind the guy in order for this to work. And not just for Reigns, but for if you want to build up any of the heels. I mean, build up any of your baby faces going forward. Do they get this guy a stable?
Yeah, he can take the social rejects.
There we go. Okay, so
Oh wow, I thought you would have been pissed off when I said that.
no, it's WWE. What you gonna expect from these guys?
Well, I mean, if they let the social rejects
I would
actually
see them doing that. You know, I can't even argue it.
if they let the social rejects actually get over, it could work.
Stop.
That's the. I mean, it's not going to, but Reverend Devon with Angelo Dawkins.
What are we doing with? Yeah. What are we doing with Angelo Dawkins right now? Oh my God, you guys need to stop this. All right. So do we? Yeah, we got to talk. Let's talk New Japan. I didn't get a chance to watch the show. I have actually been a bit busy. And if I haven't been busy, I've been sleeping in the meantime. So I haven't had the chance to sit down and watch the show. So we can talk over the results. Then we could talk a little bit about the New Japan departures, or the guys that are going to be departing. And then we could talk John Cena. And then we could get into something that I actually woke up, went in the bathroom, brushed my teeth, and said, "Oh my God, this could work." So we could go down that road in that order.
Okay.
And see where we go after that. Because I think that once we get to the John Cena part, I think we'll have a ton to talk about.
Oh, by the way, Roman Reigns was on Good Morning America today.
Yeah.
With both the Bella twins. So not only is he Samoan John Cena, he also stole Daniel Bryan's storyline and has both of their women.
So you're saying he hit?
I'm just saying, listen, John Cena, let's go back to our theory that the reason why John Cena disappeared and could not be found when Roman Reigns came out is because they're the same person, right?
Correct.
Well, John Cena just got injured.
Yeah, so he could put over the gimmick.
Right. So he could put so that, oh shit, I'm back. Roman Reigns is here. We can't be seen together. Oh, my shoulder. Oh no. Oh, surgery. 6 to 9 months. Oh.
This is legit, Blackjack. This is legit.
I know. Because
they're the same person. This is legit.
Yes.
Cena's confirming it for us.
Yeah, because Cena's never out for 9 months.
No.
The shoulder injury, I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's just enough time to put over his new gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing all black. Who does this guy think he's kidding? Who does this guy think he's kidding? He's not hurt. Come on. Super Cena? No. If he was hurt 6 to 9 months, like you said, he'll be back tomorrow. No big deal.
Yeah, they said John Cena is returning at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, he is, as Roman Reigns.
Yes. They'll be back. He'll be back Monday. Don't worry. He'll be there. Just wearing a different gimmick. That's all. That is all. Actually, before we do Wrestle Kingdom, I want to know why James Storm decided that it would be a good fit to go back to TNA.
Money.
Do you have the article now? I got to see how.
I do. And basically, what it was is that. Hold on, let me pull it up. Basically, what it is that he got such a deal from TNA, and the way that it's set up is that TNA is actually pretty much screwed, and has
I lost you a little bit there. The way it's set up is that James Storm has to get all this money, and if they don't give it, and they can't get out of it, they have to pay him it. Let me see. Here's the article. Turns out the Cowboy returned on Impact Wrestling last night after only a couple of appearances in WWE and NXT. It's the same reason a lot of people switch jobs. TNA offered him way more money. The report is that I get paid at the end of the day.
What's that?
I get paid at the end of the day.
The report is that Dixie Carter offered James Storm 2.5 times what a deal with Triple H and company would have netted him. An NXT run would have brought in less than 6 figures, while TNA will pay him closer to $250,000.
Blackjack.
Yes.
Seriously. Where is TNA going to find this money?
They're not.
Wait, like.
Just wait. The contract for Impact is also guaranteed, meaning he gets paid even if TNA goes under.
Oh, how you turn it down?
That's exactly it. Because it's just like, well, even if TNA goes under,
own their family.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, fine.
Fuck. Yeah, they wanted him back.
Mhm.
That's playing hardball. You know, you go into NXT, you show TNA, yo, this is real. I can bounce. I'm out of here. And they like, so what they offering you? 6 figures. Just under 6 figures. Okay, here's 4 times the amount. Give me a couple years out of you. Shit. Okay, he probably signed.
He was like, yeah, you guys aren't great with paychecks. If we go under, you'll still get it. Okay.
Fair enough. Got that in writing? Yeah, okay.
And he also gets a percentage off of merchandise sales. I don't know if TNA sells merch, but
he could have left that part of it alone. He could have left that part alone. Give him something to work with. Shit. Give him something to work with. All right, so you got the New Japan gimmick up. I actually am intrigued by Beer Money, though. That's something I've wanted to see get back together for years now.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad it's in TNA.
Okay, the first match was, I don't know if this is the first match actually.
Tag team match? Fuck it, just read the results as they are.
New Japan Rumble.
Oh, fuck that.
Okay.
That's the pre-show for anybody that wonders.
From what I'm reading here, the Rumble was actually kind of fun.
Yeah, great.
It was more entertaining than last year. I don't know who Cheeseburger is, though.
He's from ROH. Jericho.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. I do know who that is. Never mind.
Yeah, he's been getting over lately.
Yeah, apparently he was really fun to watch in this match.
He's been getting over big time lately. So he won his Rumble?
I don't think he won. Let me check real quick.
He was in it?
He was definitely in it. People said and people said he was just really, really fun to watch in it.
I wonder if they call him Cheeseburger Sama.
Mm-hmm. The only flaw in the match was the booker booking himself to win so he could look cool. Oh, so apparently whoever booked this match won.
I just made the ultimate look of disgust.
When I read that, it was the booker booking himself
cool.
So he could look cool to Momoko Ayasu, who's a Japanese idol singer.
All right, next.
So he booked himself to win for a girl.
Next.
At least I believe Momoka would be a Japanese female.
Oh, we don't care that much. Next.
It is. A 20-year-old girl, nonetheless. Briscoes and Toriano versus Tamatonga, Balak Fale, and Yujiro Takahashi.
For the Never Tag Team Champions, is that what they call the title?
Correct.
And this was a crowning of that title, right? Because they've never had this title before.
I believe so.
And this was the Briscoes' first time in New Japan, I also believe.
I don't think that's true.
No?
No. I believe they were there last year.
No, they weren't there last year.
They weren't.
Not in not in Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh no! I don't think they were there for Wrestle Kingdom though.
Oh, I think what I read was that this was their first time in New Japan.
I think this was their first Wrestle Kingdom.
Okay, that's fair. And they win the I was about to say the tag team titles.
They did win. Yes, they did win the match. And
I'm actually interested in that match, because the Never title is typically their strong style title, right?
Yes.
And you got the Briscoes in there. Oh, I got.
Who are monsters? Yes.
I gotta see it. You see how the Briscoes wrestle now, right?
Yeah.
They're pretty wild, crazy. You would think that they're like.
I love their promos most of all.
Oh yeah, of course. But just talking about the style and the way that they wrestle, you would think that they're just brawlers and fighters, right? That's what you would get out of it, right? Do you see these guys as guys that like could get down and mat wrestle and be like, oh my God, these guys can go and it'd be clean? Like, do you get that out of them?
Oh yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
They could. They won't, but they could.
Well, yeah, that's something that's past them. I want to show you something, and you're gonna laugh. I promise you're gonna laugh. As soon as I could find it, because I was watching this last night. Don't fault me for it, because it actually, yep, found it. Outside of the shenanigans, this actually turned out to be pretty good show.
Okay.
Now you're gonna pop for this, especially when you see it. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh.
Oh dear Lord! I just saw the picture.
Well, no, that picture, that doesn't matter. That's not a Briscoe. You're gonna pop for this. And after you do, I'm gonna tell everybody.
Okay, what time mark should I be looking at?
It's coming right up.
Oh, it's in the beginning.
No, I didn't. Oh, okay. Go to 44 and a half. I thought I left a time.
44 and a half, 44 and a half. There we go. Okay.
Jobber entrance.
What the fuck are the Asylum years? The hell is
That's
that?
when they were the Asylum.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All right, you can just skip forward a little bit and just look at these guys. Just look at these guys.
Okay, I got a girl dancing in a cage.
Skip forward a little bit. Yo, I can't believe this is them. They just skip forward a little bit into the match.
Jesus, it's a big video.
Just go to 46 seconds. 46 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Give me a spot here.
I did. I told you to go to 45 and a half.
Yeah, and no, you told me to go to 44 and a half.
Her too.
Girl dancing in my face.
Well,
oh dear God!
There it is.
What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? Okay, listen. If I ever listen, this is exactly why I hate generic looking wrestlers. Like, oh, like I always think in most cases tights and shorts, tights and just regular wrestling attire looks stupid. Like, especially in today's world, man. Thinking of what they look like now and seeing them here, I'm just like, man.
Well, we're watching right now, for those of you who are wondering, the Briscoes were in TNA.
Yes.
This is back when it was the Asylum. And this was when the Briscoes were 18.
Yeah.
They were 18.
And they wore singlets.
They wore singlets.
They wore not just singlets, they wore thigh high singlets. So they went all the way to like to their knee, pretty much.
Look at these guys. Straight up jabrones. You would never think they would amount to anything.
No, and they look like they are both about like 150 pounds soaking wet.
Mm-hmm. That's a J-Brone if you've ever seen one.
Oh yeah.
There's two of them.
Oh,
four of them, because the guys they're going against, they're jobbers too.
Yes.
At least these guys stay. Oh my God. Yeah, at least these guys stuck with it though. Okay, what's our next match?
Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit. I don't think I ever want to see that again. These are two different people. No way. Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson with Cody Hall against Red Dragon, which is Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. Aerial dogfight.
I'm sure he knows what James Storm looked like back then. Do you know how James Storm looked back then?
Do I want to know?
Oh shit, I gotta show you now.
Aerial dogfight with Matt Sydal and Ricochet. And Roppongi Vice with Beretta. That's Trent Beretta for anybody who doesn't know. And Rocky Romero. Red Dragon came in as the champions. I think they were champions for a very, very long time, if I'm not mistaken.
Unless they flip-flopped the belt. Oh, no. No, they were using the New Japan titles. Yeah, they were champions for a pretty long time. I believe they went. Did they win them last year, or they came? No, they came in as champions last year.
I believe so. Yeah.
I'll
have to check that, but I believe that's true.
And down goes the titles.
Yep. Right off of them to the Young Bucks. Surprisingly. I'm trying to find this match. I actually don't see this match on here. Oh, because they call okay. They said it was a bit of a spot fest, which all like junior tag division matches are.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you got that many in there.
Yeah, it said it was better than last year's, but still not like great. Which, I mean, you know, if you're watching it for wrestling, then yeah, you're gonna see that, and I can understand that criticism as well.
No, last year was like spot fest out of this ass.
Right. It's granted, spot fest are okay to start with because you know you just want to watch a bunch of people just kick the shit out of each other, and do whatever, and you know you watch your cruiserweights because they're high flyers and they can do cool things. So yeah, I mean for what it is, it's fine. They said that the execution was a lot better than last year's, which helped, but nothing to go out of your way to see unless, you know, spot fest are your thing.
Okay.
It was watchable.
I like Red Dragon. They're actually
they're good.
They're actually my favorite Indies tag team.
Okay.
I like their style. They keep it mat based. They're not really aerial flying all over the place. And Kyle O'Reilly's selling is like you think that he dies every time he takes a move. It's not Ziggler death. It's literal death every time he takes a big move. And then you have Bobby Fish, correct?
Yes.
Oh my God. If you stick Bobby Fish with Simon Gotch, I want you to look at those two together.
I already see it. I don't need to look at a picture. I already see it.
Yeah, that could work in the NXT if they want to ever keep vaudevillains going, something like that. I have been hearing rumblings that Red Dragon's been looking, but I believe that they're under contract, at least in ROH. No, they're not because they're all over the place. They're in Japan. They're in ROH. They do PWG.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where else they do, but I know that they do those three. Interesting tag team, but I like them a lot. All right, so the Young Bucks win that match. They're the new New Japan Junior
Tag Team Division champions.
Yeah. What do we have next?
Heck, actually, I don't think that match was next. You had a Jay Lethal versus Michael Elgin, and I actually heard that this match was dead silent.
New Japan doesn't know much about Jay Lethal.
I
hear that Michael Elgin is over there.
But that's the thing, is that
they don't know Jay Lethal.
Well, no, it's not even Jay Lethal. Well, I mean, that could be a bit of a problem. But I'm reading it now, and they just said it's another huge disappointment. Elgin did his best to get the crowd engaged, and they were for his big spots, but they could really care less about Lethal or the match itself. So yeah, there you go.
They don't know the guy.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, their crowds are usually pretty quiet. I mean, they must have been like even quieter.
Well, not only that, but Elgin lost. Like if Elgin won, it would have gotten a huge pop. But Elgin lost, so
that's his bad. Sorry about your damn luck.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean that's the problem. They put the ROH championship there, which I mean, hey, look, you want to do interpromotional stuff, that's fine. But if your audience is not familiar with the champion, it's not going to work.
Maybe they should have showed them off at other New Japan shows before bringing them to the Wrestle Kingdom.
Yes,
give people a reason to understand why he should be getting heat and why they should dislike him.
Yes, because
if you're in the match, I'm pretty sure the match probably was okay.
Yeah, the match itself was probably fine, but you know, just including crowd reaction and everything, you can understand why there was a bit of a disappointment. And there's no way they're giving dropping the title from Lethal to Elgin right now, anyway.
No.
We had the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship match. Taguchi came out with Kushida. I should say Kushida came out with him. And Kenny Omega came out with Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks of Bullet Club. If I'm not mistaken, Kushida and Ryusuke Taguchi came out as
the American Males.
No. They did a Back to the Future gimmick.
Oh boy, this again.
As Marty McFly and
well, that's how Kushida dresses with that vest.
Right.
The Marty McFly. Yeah, he pretty much just has his look.
Mm-hmm. So they did that whole gimmick. And then they had Kenny Omega there, normal gimmick with
the hair.
Yeah. And the Young Bucks. So, yeah, cleaner and all that good stuff. I think Kushida came in as no. Omega came in as champion. From what I heard, let me see this again. This match, I actually saw myself. There was a lot of interference in the beginning.
Okay.
So it just, you know how like Omega and Taguchi last year was very clean?
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't. And because of that, it's kind of hard for a match to, it's something you really have to see to understand. Like when your match starts off with heavy interference, and I don't know.
That's the tone.
Yeah, it really does. And it kind of like ruins everything. Now,
that was the one thing I didn't really like about the Bullet Club when I watched last year.
Mm-hmm.
In that tag team match with Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows. I'm interfering around in that one. I'm like, just let these guys go. It's not like they were interfering like in a dominant way. It was like in an annoying way. And that kind of took away from the match for me. Is that how they were interfering here?
A little bit.
Kind of annoying?
Probably, actually, yeah. More on the dot there, yeah.
Okay.
And, I mean, it's nothing against the Bullet Club. I mean, listen, they're probably the most over indie act in probably all of independent wrestling.
Absolutely.
But there are times where you just have to know when to interfere. You can't just like start out of the gates with it. Like you have to pick your points. Like being a heel, you really have to pick your points wisely. Like when New Day does the whole I'm going to tag in my own partner thing and pin my own partner to win, you pick a spot to do that. You don't. I mean, granted, the New Age Outlaws technically did that and did it like very early and sent everybody home and pissed them off. But you have to do that spot. You have to at least let some action happen first and then like have it almost seem like it comes out of nowhere and do it so that it catches people off guard. Same thing. Like I'm thinking of things that I recently saw. So like the 1991 Royal Rumble, I think. It was the one that had Sergeant Slaughter and Warrior for the title, where you can have heavy interference in a match, but you have to pick your spots. So you have to have Warrior come in there and snap the Iranian flag in half and you know try to stuff it in Slaughter's mouth and have some control so that the crowd gets hot first.
Okay.
And then when he has and then have him have control and then have Savage and Sherry come out to interfere and then smash him in the head with the light. You know, you don't want to start off a match with just interference right off the bat because then it just kind of kills everything.
Yeah, what do you have up your sleeve for the ending?
Yeah.
You don't really got nothing there.
Yeah. Let me see. What else happened in this match? Sorry, I'm going through. The match all itself was good. I mean, you know, it's worth watching, but it just wasn't like you go back to last year. Omega was a fucking video game against Taguchi. Here, it wasn't quite the same thing. It was fine though. It was fine. After that, we had. I didn't see this. Togi Makabe and Tomoaki Honma versus Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. Bullet Club were the IWGP champ. Oh, by the way, yeah, there was a title switch. Kushida did beat Omega for the championship, and then we'll have to talk about the aftermath of that because there's a reason why Kenny Omega dropped the title here. Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Togi Makabe and Tomoaki Honma. I didn't see this match. Let me see what the results were here, what they're talking about. They're saying that this tag team match was when the show felt like it kicked off right.
Okay.
They said incredibly impressed. He said the person who wrote this said given the feelings of Makabe and Gallows, it wasn't excited going in, but that all four in the ring raised their game. Said the match was really well structured, very engaging.
Well, these guys, you got new champions here.
Yeah, you got new champions. It's Honma and Makabe.
And those guys are also going to be leaving New Japan. That is Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. There we go. I can't say his name. So we have, what is that? That's Swann. All right, you got one set of guys that have put in their notice to leave.
Drop
the titles. I can't say anything about the other team because I don't know who they are. I have to.
Neither do I. They're called Great Bash Heel is their tag team name.
Okay. What's the next match?
Hiroki Goto versus Tetsuya Naito. I can't pronounce anything today for some reason.
And I can't help myself to not care about this match. I don't know who these guys are. Never even heard of them. I think I heard of Goto.
Didn't they have the strong style match last year? The one where, the MMA style match last year? If I'm not mistaken.
Name again?
Tetsuya Naito.
One of them weren't in it.
Okay.
But this was a regular match here?
No, this was a strong style match. Oh, sorry, yeah. No, okay. This isn't the MMA match I was thinking of from last year, Ben.
Sakuraba's who you're thinking about.
Yes, there we go. That's the name. Yeah, no, that match didn't happen here. No, they just had a very, very huge strong style match. They said the interference in this match was much stronger than the previous three, and way better timed. Yeah, just what I'm looking at here, it looked like these two guys were ready to kill themselves pretty much. Very brutal. So I have to see this.
I'll check it out.
Looking else. What else happened?
There's one more match that is very detrimental to what's about to happen in the future. Now, is this the next match on the card that you have a result for?
No, I have Katsuyori Shibata versus Tomohiro Ishii.
So many matches.
Yeah, and there's only two more after this.
Okay,
so you can guess what the other two
are. All right.
Shibata and Ishii. I just love the description for this. For the sake of their health, it probably would have been better for Shibata and Ishii to just get out a ruler and drop Tro. But they decided instead to actually have a wrestling match to determine whose was bigger, putting their long-term health at risk for our entertainment, and it was simply incredible.
Oh, boy. I feel as though I should be scared to watch that match.
Just think about that. His description was that it would have been healthier for them to just essentially get a ruler out and decide whose dick was bigger. That's pretty funny. So that's probably the one match that's probably the most worth seeing. At least from what I'm
that scared the crowd. Mm-hmm. See, I like how New Japan has these matches because it keeps you with that feel that wrestling, because in Japan it's still pretty much kayfabe over there, right?
Yeah.
When you have matches like this, it keeps that feeling.
So
I'm with that. I like these type of matches, and I would go out of my way to watch these type of matches. Some of them are pretty hard to watch because it's like, oh my god, you're fucking killing each other. Like the Sakuraba match last year, I'm like, oh, God, like you just watching, like I wouldn't want to take any of that stuff. All right, let's get to the Intercontinental.
I feel bad that I haven't like watched this all the way through yet because I feel like an idiot. So yeah, Intercontinental title match. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
I'm sure it's a must-see match, and I'll get to it.
I mean, come on, it's AJ Styles and Nakamura. You can't go wrong.
That's for Nakamura's entrance. That
Yeah.
right there should sell you on Wrestle Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Let alone a great match.
Did you see the big GIF that was flying around after this match happened?
With who?
AJ Styles and Nakamura. So AJ Styles, you know,
the bro punch. Well, I mean, not the bro punch, but the fist pound.
No, not that one. That was at the end of the match, I believe.
Oh, the GIF where they put like a bunch of people into, and it started with that kick to the face.
No. The GIF where AJ Styles did the signature Bullet Club gun. And pointed at Nakamura and shot. And Nakamura.
Don't tell me he did the Leroy Jenkins.
No, Nakamura goes and catches the bullet pretends to catch the bullet with his mouth.
Yeah, the Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, okay. That's what you mean. Okay.
Last Dragon, man. Come on, man. I'm not that old. I know you've seen the Last Dragon.
All right. When you said Leroy Jenkins, I was thinking something completely different.
But well, I just threw Jenkins on it because it's similar. But Blackjack, you've seen.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
No, I need you to confirm that you've seen them. Don't do this to me.
I haven't seen the movie, but I know what you're talking about.
Fucking God, Blackjack. We're gonna stop this. We gotta watch The Last Dragon. Let's just stream watching The Last Dragon. How do you not see The Last Dragon? Come on, I'm not that old.
I'm broke.
What that mean?
I'm broke, motherfucker.
Oh my God, he hasn't seen home.
I'm broke.
And
when it was very hot, I was broke. I didn't have access to it.
It was very hot. You probably weren't alive.
That too.
I'm gonna send you a link because you need to see Leroy catch the bullet in his teeth. There we go. Just type in Leroy catches bullet on YouTube. Like, come on, he had the glow. It's Leroy, come on, show who's the master. Show enough. Yo, I'm about to watch this movie. This first one here. Let me just click on. Oh, look at Leroy. He caught the bullet with his teeth, Blackjack. Tell me you clicked on it.
Did you even send it?
I guess the chat had to type it in. He caught the bullet with his teeth. There you go. Yo, you gotta see how these dudes look. What are they wearing? Oh, he got the Dumb and Dumber gap. I gotta see Nakamura do it. I gotta see, because I know he did it. Matter of fact, Nakamura with that red jacket, that's kind of the Show Enough jacket now that I think about it. That's the Show Enough. But you're gonna have to send me that GIF. I'm mad you never seen this movie.
Oh, that's why you kept throwing me off. It's not Leroy Jenkins, it's Bruce Lee.
I told you I just said the name just to fuck around. Leroy Jenkins.
Because Leroy Jenkins is a meme. That's the fucking wow guy. Leroy Jenkins. You sitting out here giving Bruce Leroy, I got the glow. Yeah, I know what it is. I just haven't seen the full movie.
Oh my God. I need a Joey Styles cue for that. God damn it. He had the glow, man. It's Leroy. All right. So Nakamura, he catches the bullet with his teeth.
You know, Bruce, never mind. I don't think he is. So yes, he caught the bullet with his teeth.
All right.
And like spit it out or swallowed it. I can't remember what he did.
I got to see it. Pretty sure he knocked it out the park.
So yeah, AJ Styles sold for the Bomaye like crazy. AJ Styles at one point faked his back injury because that's legit, his back injury.
Mm-hmm.
But he faked it to try to catch Nakamura off guard. Just a really, really great match from what I'm reading here. So this is apparently between Shibata and Ishii and Styles and Nakamura. This seems like the two best matches on the card.
Okay.
Then we had Okada and Tanahashi.
Hold on, wait. Nakamura won and retained his title.
Nakamura won and retained his title. But, I mean, considering who his opponent was and what his situation is as well, I mean, wouldn't make sense for AJ to win either.
True, but I think he was going to be retaining anyway.
I mean, from what I've heard is that Nakamura actually has a longer contract.
Well, no. He also put in his notice. He's going to be finishing up because he has the title. He's going to be finishing up at the end of the month.
Right. He's going to be finishing up at the end of the month. But
I thought he was going to stay for a few more months to like do something like some type of tournament or something. But no, they're taking it off of him.
Mm-hmm.
Styles never had a contract.
That's right.
So he's go whenever he felt like it.
Yeah. So yeah, then we had Okada and Tanahashi.
Got to see this match. Got to see this match just because of the pan out for first, and then the drop kicks. I got to see the drop kicks. I know there were those. I'm pretty sure there were frog splashes. What does the guy say about this match?
Well, he's actually a little down on it. Not like, like this sucked, but he isn't. What he says is that this
overwhelming great match last year for me, at least. For me, it wasn't an overwhelming great match last year.
Right. He says that the quality of the match really comes down to how invested you are in the story.
Okay.
Which is very true. If you're invested in Okada and Tanahashi and you don't mind that this is like the 15th millionth time that you've seen them, not only just here, but just in general.
Because they've pretty much become Randy Orton and John Cena as far as rivalry here.
Oh, yeah. Yes. This is the Randy Orton and John Cena of New Japan. And not only is it Randy Orton and John Cena, this is Randy Orton and John Cena for like, what is this? Like the fourth or fifth time at Wrestle Kingdom.
Alone.
Imagine if you got Randy Orton and John Cena at 4 WrestleManias.
Ew.
You'd kill yourself.
Well, that's because WWE doesn't know how to get the story over.
That too. They don't. It's a little different in New Japan, but just to kind of get the general idea over. If you had to watch John Cena and Randy Orton at 4 straight WrestleManias and they main event it every year, you probably be less invested in it the more it happened. But again, it's all about if you care about the story. And if you care about the story, it was a great match. If you didn't, he said he just kind of felt himself drifting away early on. He felt like they weren't really kind of adjusting to, Okada wasn't really adjusting to Tanahashi's offense in the beginning.
Might just be me. I'm just not big on, as everybody else is, I'm not that big on Okada. It's probably just me, but the way people talk about Okada, I've seen more of Okada than just Tanahashi matches. It's
right.
Not me. It's not. I just feel like I'm watching Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Just the way he carries himself, his style, his moves, damn near. His personality, I just don't feel it from the guy. Not like I do with Nakamura or Ibushi or Omega, like guys that'll wow you. With Okada, I just feel like a very basic, really good technical wrestler that doesn't wow me. He doesn't wow, like he wows me with the drop kick.
That drop kick is out of control.
Drop kick is insane. I don't really care for the what's it called, the Moneymaker,
the Rainmaker.
He comes out with the money gimmick.
It depends on how he hits it.
It's not me. It's not me. Everybody else loves him. I'm probably alone here. It just doesn't resonate with me.
I'm not a huge fan of Okada. I mean, granted, listen, the guy comes down to the ring with money falling down. I mean, how can you not love that? But in terms of like Okada the wrestler, like there's not a lot that I like, or that like I fall in love with. I'm not saying that he's a bad wrestler. He's in a way, when we compare John Cena and Randy Orton to these guys, you're kind of right. Whereas like Randy Orton's the kind of guy that knows how to put on a match, and he's very capable of putting on great matches.
Absolutely.
And then he'll have like, remember when Roman Reigns and Randy Orton had that match at SummerSlam, and they called it like a big win for Roman Reigns, and we watched that match.
Worked the fuck out of him.
Yeah, and we were like, oh my god, Randy Orton is so great. Fuck this Roman Reigns guy. And then like 2 months later, he'll just have a match. You're just like, I'm over, or you're not even 2 months, like 2 weeks later, you're just like, I'm kind of over Randy Orton. Like I'm tired of him. Like
it's more so, I think it's in the way of booking, or they
it could be booking.
Doesn't have anything to prove. I was gonna say maybe Randy Orton is like, oh, I got a match with the guy that they want to put over the most going forward. Let me show my thing. But Randy Orton doesn't need to do that.
No, he feels like there are times where when Randy Orton's Randy Orton, he's great. Yeah. When Randy Orton just is like, I'm going through the motions right now, he's the worst.
Yeah. Real quick, last year, I think there was some review or something that I did with someone. I think you might have been a part of it, where we said Okada looks like he would make a great heel.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw the Nakamura thing. Nakamura's silly. Just so nonchalantly takes the bullet and swallows it. Like, fuck your bullet. Do you know who you're in the ring with, sir? Fucking Nakamura. Why he had to catch the bullet like that?
Because that's what he does.
That's too funny. Okay, so Okada wins this match. He needed to win this match. He never beat Tanahashi at Wrestling Kingdom, which is their big show.
Wait, didn't he do that last year?
That's it. Did I say Okada never beat him?
Yes.
Okada never beat him at Wrestle Kingdom.
Really? Because I could have swore he did last year.
Tanahashi won. Okada was crying.
Oh, that's right. Because you're right. Right. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
You probably had the names mixed up.
Yeah, I did.
So here's last year, I was saying this, that he has the lookings of somebody that would make a great heel. Matter of fact, you was in there with me. I don't know where we did this or where we talked about this. We talked about it somewhere.
You're right. Yeah, we did.
Because we was talking about how his demeanor screams heel. His entrance screams heel. His pin, everything he does just screams heel.
Yeah.
And I think that he has the makings of a good heel. I never hear anybody talking about him being a heel, though.
Yeah, I don't know. But it seems
I know Okada beat Tanahashi, but like you said, not at Wrestle Kingdom. I know that he's beat him before. He's beat him a few times.
Yeah, just not at Wrestle Kingdom.
Not at the big show. Right. Not at WrestleMania level.
Right.
Never beat him there.
Okada, by the way, I think this may be the end, because what has it been, 3 or 4 matches now at Wrestle Kingdom?
Probably.
Yeah. I imagine this is it. Like, they're not doing this match again at Wrestle Kingdom.
Well, they won't do this match for a title. They'll do it in one of their they'll probably do it in one of their G1 tournaments.
Oh, sure. No, but at Wrestle Kingdom, I can't imagine they're doing
Wrestle
this
Kingdom.
match.
Nah, that has to be it. That has to be it. All right, so let's backtrack a little bit here, because now we got to fill in the story and why this pay-per-view itself is so important to American wrestling, because storylines were built here and it's going to benefit the American side, the Western side of the audience. All right, we got to start off with Kenny Omega dropping the title to Kushida. Now, I felt this way last year about Omega, and even going forward, I still feel this way about it. And finally, it's time, and he capitalized on it, where he drops the title. I always felt this, even just looking at this guy, he looks bigger than that title or what that title has to offer. It essentially is it's the Intercontinental title for WWE. Is it fair enough to say that?
I wouldn't go that far, but in terms of, I get what you mean, but I wouldn't.
As far as tiers, because the Intercontinental title is like,
if the Intercontinental title wasn't treated like a piece of shit, yes, I do agree.
Just as far as tiers, like, all right, you know, these guys are in this tier, these guys are here.
Yes,
I've always felt as though Omega should have been on Nakamura's level.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with that.
Those guys should have been having matches, not him and Kushida, or what's the guy's name? Taguchi?
Yeah.
Am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Not those level of guys. I think that he's
like
I want
next
to
year.
I want to see him in Ibushi.
Next year, I was just getting ready to say next year, if they're both healthy, that should be the match.
Yes, and that should be a huge match. Omega should be a megastar out there. He has the makings for it. He has the look. He has the personality. He has the ability. That guy should be a megastar out there. And I think that being in that division was holding him back. He dropped the title, and the next night, I believe it was, after a match, a tag team match. I'm not gonna go too. Oh, well, we're gonna go into this. It's not spoilers, but we're gonna go into the results a little bit here about it. But he pretty much declared that title is beneath him, and he's going for something higher, which is Nakamura's title. He wants that Intercontinental title now. Makes sense. Something he should have been going for.
Mm-hmm.
And said same show,
he declared himself as a heavyweight, I believe.
Isn't it called the Intercontinental? What is that title called?
Well, yeah, it's the Intercontinental title. That's what it is. But he declared himself as he was going to move up in rank.
Okay. Because that title, the Intercontinental title, maybe it's just Nakamura. I don't know if it's just because Nakamura, but that shit's damn near on par with their world title. Well, their heavyweight title. It's damn near on par. And it might just be because of the star power of Nakamura. In the same show, I believe, we had that match with Omega and AJ Styles against Nakamura and who's the jabron that he was with?
Who?
Nakamura was tag team with somebody. I don't know who the hell it was.
Oh, I don't remember.
Let me not say it like that. I forgot who it was. I'm going off of memory of the results, and they beat them. But this is the same show in which the Bullet Club ended up turning their backs on AJ.
Mm-hmm.
So you have that set up there.
Yep. Super kicked him. Omega gave him the Styles Clash, which goes to show you, if you just take the damn move right, it's actually a very safe move.
You shouldn't be getting hurt.
No.
Speaking of hurt, where's Yoshitatsu?
The dude was in a halo last we checked on him. I have no idea what's up with him now.
Probably still dead.
He's probably caring about his life.
Well, no, he went to New Japan.
I don't think he's wrestling right now, is he?
I haven't heard his name in a long time.
Anyway,
actually, since he took to the Styles Clash, haven't heard his name since then. Let's see. Yeah, and they beat up AJ pretty bad. Yeah. So you have that. I didn't see the aftermath of that match, but it looked like
he's on the announce team. He's actually on the. Wait a minute.
They're saying he's on commentary.
Yeah, I didn't even realize he was on commentary.
Yoshitatsu was the English commentator.
I did not realize that.
Striker. All right, now I really got to watch. How you get her taking the Styles Clash? They put their head the wrong way. Instead of putting their head back, they put it forward like idiots.
Yeah, if you basically, because the normal way you take most bumps is that you tuck your head, but on a Styles Clash, you're not supposed to. It's like basically the Styles Clash is like taking a neutralizer or taking the pedigree. You just put your palms flat and keep your head up. It's that simple.
All you got to do, take a flat face bump.
Yes.
Nope. They want to do it on the crown of their head, which could fuck up your neck. That's just so yeah, I got to see the aftermath of this match, because when I saw the super kick, Gallows and Anderson were holding AJ Styles up.
Yep.
But I don't know if I mean I know that they were doing it to like just pick him up and kind of break up what was going on, but they were holding him when he took the super kick. So I got to see the aftermath of that match to see if they continued to go on with the pummeling of AJ Styles. Those two. I
don't think they did, but be interesting.
So you have that. All right, Nakamura dropped the title. He's on his way out. You have AJ Styles. He gets written off this way. And you also have Anderson and Doc Gallows, so I got to see what they did here. They're also on their way out. And it's possible, it's still not inked in, but it's possible that they're going to be going to WWE. Now, this is important because now we can talk about John Cena being injured. And I'm pretty sure you now know why I set this thing up the way I did. John Cena's out. He's going to be having surgery. He confirmed that he's going to be having surgery on... When did he say he was going to be having surgery?
I don't know. It's probably soon.
Thursday or something, either Thursday or Tuesday. One of these days start with a T. And it's a torn rotator cuff is what I read. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Which could sideline him in storyline, in kayfabe world, because we know Cena's still there.
Mm-hmm.
In storyline, Cena is out for 6 to 9 months. Don't matter. We still got Super Cena. We still got Samoan Cena. He's still there. This could be a blessing in disguise. Now, you wanted to say WWE has nobody to blame but themselves. That's where we left off before we started this show. And I cut you off and I said, let's start it. So we just did all that New Japan building for this reason. I did it purposely for this reason because I'm going somewhere with this. So Cena's out. He says WWE's fault because they won't be able to fill. You said that they wouldn't be able to fill or sell out WrestleMania even with John Cena not being hurt.
Yep.
Which I feel you. But let me see where you were going.
Well, my whole thing was that, I mean, they have nothing booked. I mean, what
match do we have looking forward to for WrestleMania right now?
Exactly.
We don't know what's coming.
Yeah, I have no idea what match, what's the draw. What do you, I mean, what's there to look forward to? Oh, we got The Rock. I'm like, okay. All right, that's cool. Can't wait for him to come out and just cut a 5-minute promo and go crazy. And then, well, I mean, what about the other 3 hours and 55 minutes of your show?
What was I gonna say here?
We got The Rock.
Could you imagine if Cesaro wasn't hurt?
Angelo Dawkins versus Mahabali Shera. Oh my God.
That's why we can't have nice things. See? Why we can't have nice things.
The headbands versus the Shera Shuffle.
This is why you can't have nice things. See, I'm about to disable the chat. This guy's out of control. This is Tank Top Tiger again.
The curse of greatness.
One Punch Man.
The curse of greatness versus the Shera Shuffle.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. It'll sell millions.
Oh my God. Oh fuck. One thing they need to do, and they won't do it, they need to oversell the fuck out of Alberto Del Rio. Because he essentially took John Cena out for months at a time, twice in a row.
Well, let me deflate your tires real quick then.
Yeah.
He just lost clean to Kalisto tonight.
That's why you can't have nice things.
They gotta sell the fuck out of Alberto Del Rio. Yeah, he just lost clean to Kalisto.
That's why you can't have nice things.
so there goes that. Now, what were you saying?
You really did like deflate my like.
You had a big thing coming. I was like, let me stop you.
Randy Orton raging ring boner on this one.
Nope.
God damn it. That shit went to fucking hell. Okay. I would have figured that they would use something like this. ADR has taken John Cena out twice.
Well, you know what the funny thing is? Do you know what the original plan was for John Cena?
What?
John Cena Del Rio at Royal Rumble.
Okay.
For the U.S. title.
Okay.
We know how Cena's rematches go.
Yeah.
So just think, the original plan was Del Rio was not going to be champion anymore.
Well, true. But I'm saying because American John Cena's out, why is it just like a massive L? I did. So
Kalisto had John Cena in his corner. He couldn't lose.
So it's something that was pretty much just laid in their lap. Cena gets hurt. Well, first he goes out to do the TV show. So he's out, right?
Just hold on for a second. Kalisto had Cena in his corner. So this is the first time Cena has put over somebody without beating him first. Sorry, without beating him. Because now Cena's injured. He can't beat Kalisto. But he put him over by being in his corner.
They were clearly planning, because they were going to have a John Cena and Kalisto match because of this.
Yes.
All right, so
can you imagine John Cena selling Luchador?
That's why you can't have nice things, Blackjack. This is why. Don't want to imagine that. Nope. So he takes him out. First because of the TV gimmick, then because of injury. They could have played it off as though it's 2 injuries in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, that makes League of Nations look a bit stronger, a little bit more credible, because this is John Cena. That this guy, anytime this guy goes against 80 yards, getting fucking hurt. You got him going against Ziggler. The guy gets fucking hurt. He's the reason why Ziggler lost the world title. Del Rio's a killer. You oversell the insecurity. You oversell Del Rio as a killer because he's killing people out here. Then you got Rusev. You start having Rusev smash people. League of Nations I don't know what you're going to do with Sheamus, though. But League of Nations finally started to get some credible, or at least these 2 guys here, because they're usually together in a tag team. I think it would have been a bright spot for League of Nations.
Yeah, I agree.
But they jabron me out. Have me look like a complete and utter idiot.
Well, I stopped you before you did. You just got to accept the fact that WWE is going to do nothing with the League of Nations.
Well, no.
Now they might not have a choice but to do something with them.
No, absolutely. I get that. Wait, what? Well, all right, skip that. So I know that they're not going to do anything with them. I know that they weren't going to do anything with them. But I'm saying if they wanted to, this Cena thing just fell in their lap. Especially for Alberto Del Rio, who they want to get over major as a Mexican star.
I don't know if they want to get him over major, but
they've always wanted to. Like since he first came with the rich gimmick, with the car and all of that. By the way, where's this guy's where's this guy's scarf? What the fuck?
Where's his limo? Where's his car?
Where's
his ring announcer?
The scarf.
Where's his anything?
I need the scarf. He needs to pummel the scarf. Del Rio needs the scarf. Okay.
Ciampa apparently signed, by the way.
Yes. That's the rumor?
No. Apparently it's been leaked that he signed.
All right. Perfect. Great. Needed him. They needed him. They needed the guy.
NXT didn't need him, but I'm glad that he's there.
No. They needed him. They damn sure needed him. We was just talking about it, I think, last week or the week before, how we don't have enough guys in the main event picture.
Ha!
Wait, Blackjack, I'm going somewhere.
No, I laughed at something else, but keep going.
Okay. So Cena's out. And I think that WrestleMania could still do huge numbers. And I think WWE has a chance to redeem themselves. Will they do it? No. Well, let's do a little fantasy booking, Blackjack.
Okay. Before you do that, I just want you to laugh at this.
Okay.
Are you ready?
To be honest, they don't need Ciampa. See, Autumn, you can eat a dick. All right.
Just look at Skype. Don't say it out loud, but just laugh.
And it was quick.
It was quick.
And then you look at the picture above it to sell it.
Yeah, the picture above. That's a perfect face for that.
Okay.
All right, keep going.
Fantasy booking here. Cena's out.
Okay.
The Rock is putting over WrestleMania as a huge thing that's going to happen. All right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't really have many challenges for Roman Reigns, right? You got to get Roman Reigns over in a big way. This is what they want to do for their future. You don't really have a match for him, and that's fine. You don't need a match for him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can still give him Brock, which is where I think they're going anyway. Especially
I hope so, because there ain't nobody else.
Especially since Cena's out, so they got to do Brock now. But what if WWE? All right, before I even do that fantasy booking, here's something I think is going. Here's something I think is going to happen, or at the very least should happen. I think WrestleMania is going to need some NXT matches on it because of injury.
Oh, they ain't gonna
because of injury, just to fill in the mid card spots.
As long as they don't make them wrestle a WWE style match.
No. They need to have NXT guys versus NXT guys.
I know. No, what I'm saying is that because they're on a WWE show, they better not have them wrestling WWE style matches. Is what I'm getting at.
Maybe Triple H and Vince could compromise here.
Hey, all your shitty main roster wrestlers are all injured. You're going to wrestle our way on your show because you have nobody else here. Everybody's going to see Asuka. So you're going to let her wrestle for 15 minutes against Nia Jax. It's going to be great.
The last though?
Yeah, they needed to be there.
Just one last mm-hmm. All right. So I think that that's something that should happen. They should put some NXT matches on there just to fill those spots and to also get those guys. It's going to be a huge payday for them, for the guys that deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also good exposure for NXT. So if they did, let's pick 2 matches from NXT that should happen on the WrestleMania card. And I'm going somewhere with it. There's a method for my madness here.
I imagine you have to put, if he's still champion, Finn Balor on here.
Give me your 2 matches. Any 2 matches.
Well, if they go early, I would love to see Finn Balor and Baron Corbin at Mania.
It needs to be and the Cowboys. All right, cool. Yeah, they could turn the lights down. Okay. Balor and Corbin, you said?
I'd actually like to see that at Mania.
Okay. All right. Give me a second.
I don't know if they can hold it off that long, but
give me your second one.
Jeez. It'd have to be something with Asuka. She's just too great.
I don't think they could. All right, but I'm not going to.
I don't think they would either. That's the thing.
I don't think they should. The reason I don't think they should is because they're still trying to get over Sasha and Charlotte, and putting Asuka on there, that would absolutely kill.
Oh, yeah. They'd be like, who the fuck Sasha Banks? What's that?
Fucking kill any heat. They're going to see Asuka first. They're going to be like, well, what the fuck are these 2 Jabron girls? And that title they got, what the fuck are they doing there?
Ric Flair is the most over woman in the Divas division right now. And he's not even a woman.
So you're tight. So give me your second match. I just seen a really good second match that could happen in the chat. But I don't want you to look. Don't look. Give me your second match.
I'm not looking. I don't know. I don't. Oh, okay. I just thought of it.
Okay.
Jason Jordan and Chad Gable versus the Dash and Dawson and for the title.
Okay.
That's the other one I've got.
That's what the chat is saying.
Okay.
All right. Those are your 2 matches, right?
Yeah.
All right. Here's where I go. I would do, and this is going to be my second match of the show. I don't know what the first match of the show will be, but this would be my second match. Either the second match, the second match. I would do 2 NXT matches in a row, or probably space them out. I don't know. Nah, in a row. That way you don't really show too much importance one over the other.
That's funny because I said Ric Flair is the most over woman in the Divas division, and he's not a woman. Somebody just posted Caitlyn Jenner is the most over woman in the world, and he's not a woman either.
That's true. It's actually pretty damn true. So here's one of my matches.
Okay.
I want you to consider the circumstances. I wouldn't do Jordan and Gable versus Dash and Dawson. I wouldn't even put Dash and Dawson on this card.
Okay.
I would do Jordan and Gable against Enzo and Cass. And this would be Enzo and Cass's way of coming up to the main roster.
Okay.
My other match I would do does not involve Finn Balor at all.
Okay.
I would do Joe and Corbin too. It's a reason why I'm keeping Finn Balor off. It's a really good reason why I'm keeping Finn Balor off.
Maybe because he's going to be called up to the main roster at any second now.
I'm keeping Finn Balor off for an invasion.
I don't think they're going to do that.
I'm not saying they will, but I say we're going to do a little fantasy booking here.
Okay.
That's all we're doing. A little fantasy booking. Finn Balor's invasion with the Bullet Club.
Balor Club.
Well, yeah, because they could own it.
Yeah.
You bring him in there with Joe. I mean, not Joe. Well, no, not Joe, because the reason I have Joe and Corbin is just to showcase those two and to whet everybody's appetite with Joe on a WrestleMania card. With Corbin going over, of course.
Of course.
But
yeah.
I think that the invasion doesn't start at WrestleMania. The invasion starts now. They need to start this invasion as soon as possible. The invasion needs to overtake the Royal Rumble. It needs to completely spoil the Royal Rumble. These guys need to come in and completely dictate how WrestleMania is going to go, but not with Finn Balor. Because somebody's going to be getting their ass kicked. Somebody, these guys, they don't have a match on the card. These guys that are invading, they don't have a match on the card. They're pissed off, and they decide to jump somebody. Let's say they decide to jump. Fuck, if only I would have put Sami Zayn on this card. If only I would have put Sami Zayn in here. Because then you could jump Sami Zayn with these guys, the Balor Club guys. But they're not the Balor Club just yet. The internet's jizzing and calling them the Bullet Club. That's what the internet's calling them. WWE isn't calling them anything. They're just the Invaders. Fuck it, the Invaders. In some way, somehow, you find a way to get somebody that's loved. Daniel Bryan. There you go. Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's in the match and he's getting dismantled by these Invaders because they're pissed off they can't get a match on the Rumble. Out comes Finn Balor. Seemingly to help Daniel Bryan because he's getting his ass kicked, and there's the turn for him. Now, of course, when he comes out, these are his buddies. Everybody's gonna, well, not everybody, but the internet is gonna know that he's coming out for them, but not the casual fan. Not the casual fan. And he comes out and he joins that club. Now, what this does is it totally, for the main roster, totally eliminates the demon character. You don't see the demon character at all. You save the demon character for later on down the road, for when they turn on him. Whenever you want to go babyface with Balor.
Ew.
Then, whenever, later on down the road, whenever they figure that shit out, what they're going to do with him, and he gets person, whatever. Because eventually you got to get that entrance. Eventually. So you build that entrance. You could do.
I'd rather him just do the entrance as a heel.
No. The reason I say no is because you will want to debut that entrance at a very big show. But if he's helping with the invasion, he can't do that entrance on this show. And if he's coming out as a heel and as the Bullet Club, I want them to keep that Bullet Club feel. I don't want there to be a demon during the Bullet Club. I think the demon should probably be saved for dire times, like a time where they turn their backs on him. He goes babyface. Then they do the heel. I mean, not the heel. They do the demon thing with the entrance and the whole nine. I think there it would feel better. But again, they got to figure out what to do with him as a face. As a heel, I think he's fine just being himself as a heel. And I think that this is something that could work because if they start doing it now, they start this whole invasion now, it gives them a storyline to work with going into WrestleMania. This is something that could keep building into WrestleMania. And now we have a reason to watch because there's a storyline here. Going into WrestleMania, we're not going to have a storyline. Or we'll have a storyline for Roman Reigns and nobody else. Or Samoa and John Cena and nobody else. But if you bring in the invasion guys who can attack anyone at any time, now it's the whole roster is marked. Fuck it, they could come out and jump the Rock. You could think that Balor's going to come out and help the Rock. No, he wants to get hits in on the Rock too. So fuck it. No, Daniel Bryan, attack fucking the Rock. There you go. There you go. He could do his jacket gimmick and everything as a heel. Absolutely. I don't know. What do you think?
It's probably better than anything else they're going to do with Daniel Bryan. And what they're going to do with Daniel Bryan is tell him he's not cleared.
But bringing him up to the main roster immediately, like they did with the Shield, do you think that that's something that could work?
It could, but I mean, the thing with the Shield,
actually something like this could reform the Shield.
Well, I mean, the thing with the Shield too is that you have to keep them strong the whole way through. You can't half-ass this shit. You can't do the Kevin Owens thing where it's like, oh, he beat John Cena and then immediately have him lose two afterwards. With the Shield, the reason why they worked and the reason why they got so over and why they stayed over and why Kevin Owens isn't the level of over that the Shield is because the Shield kept beating guys and beating guys and beating guys.
And not only beating them, but beating them up. Beating them up.
Yeah.
They were fucking guys up.
And then afterwards, they triple powerbomb you and triple powerbomb you. And they looked unstoppable. They were legit unstoppable for a good while. And I think the first match that they ever lost was like, it was a big deal that they made out of it too. It was like the Usos pinned them for the first time.
No. It was Cody and Goldust.
No, the Usos pinned them for the first time. Cody and Goldust beat them to get their
you talking about that SmackDown?
Yeah.
Didn't happen. Oh, Daniel Bryan, wasn't Daniel Bryan a part of that?
Yes.
And the crowd went absolutely insane.
Yes.
Okay. That was with the Usos?
Yep, Daniel Bryan and the Usos. If Daniel Bryan was a fresh babyface, the Shield had just joined the Authority. It was a big angle.
So if they could think about this, because they've already fucked up. They've already fucked up a few that the Shield could have had that would have been excellent, right? But they could rekindle it with this invasion, and you can put the Shield back together down the road to go against these guys if you treat these guys. And again, we're not saying they're going to bring these guys in together or anything like that. And I'm keeping Nakamura out of this, by the way. But then, like later on down the road, you can make money with the Balor Club with Finn as the leader against the Shield. You got Balor Club comes out, Finn's flexing that jacket. What? And then you got the Shield come out with the little shields on, little gimmicks. But Flynn is like, every time Flynn flexes the jacket, a new light comes up. Like, yo,
his name's Flynn now.
So I don't know. I think it has the makings of something that could be a pretty damn good feud, because you got a size matchup. You got a damn good size matchup. Carl Anderson and Dean would be a good matchup. Reigns and Gallows would be a good matchup. And then Finn with what's that boy named? Seth Rollins will be a hell of a good matchup. Oh, and I'm sorry. Fuck Finn. AJ Styles.
Yeah, you kind of forgot about this guy and all of it.
No. When I was saying Balor Club, he was in it the whole time. AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. Again, Finn could just come out flexing his jacket. He could just be the jacket guy, holding a belt or some shit. I don't know. But AJ Styles and fucking Seth Rollins. Money.
Mm-hmm.
Money match. I'll say that. I'm not gonna say. Okay, I'll look at the result there.
Keep talking, but I'll talk, and then you can look at that for a quick second.
I just think that it'd be, keep this stuff. They can keep this going to the next WrestleMania, where they decide to turn on Flynn, because all he does is flexes his jacket, and they're tired of it. They even mention it. Fucking Flynn, all you do is fucking flex your damn jacket. We're tired of your shit. We're gonna jump you. Okay, you don't like my jacket? How about this demon paint? WrestleMania. They can keep this faction. I mean, they kept the Shield going for over a year and kept them strong for over a year. They could do it again. Mm-hmm. And this is something that they could fix a huge mistake from the past that they could fix is how they fucked up the invasion angle with WCW. They got it right in their hands again with the Bullet Club.
By the way, I fucked it up. It wasn't the Usos. It was Team Hell No. I forgot about that. It was Team Hell No and Randy Orton.
Okay.
Were the first team to do it. And now I thought that the Usos were the first ones to do it clean and actually pin them.
They beat the Usos on a pre-show match, which was like match of the night for that pay-per-view, I remember.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, okay. So Team Hell No was the first. So I'm correcting myself here.
They said the demon comes out. This is fucking Osiris. The demon comes out wearing a jacket. God damn.
Flynn Balor wearing a jacket. That's his demon's name. It's Flynn.
Well, at least now it has character.
Flynn on fleek.
All right. So they don't need John Cena. They
don't. They really don't. But the problem
they need us to come on in and pitch them an idea. There's a bunch of guys. There's a bunch of podcasts that has a bunch of podcasts. Stop. Now I'm thinking about drinks. There's a bunch of podcasters that have good ideas for it. There's a bunch of them. David Otunga and the oil.
No, Finn Balor coming out with a headband.
See, now I'm just borderline not liking y'all anymore.
Fleek Balor. Yes.
Balor. Oh, shit.
Yes. I love this chat.
Somebody tweet that guy Fleek. Well, shit, we got over 200 people in here. We could get 200 likes, right? Little goal for you guys. We end up. Let me see. Do we end up getting more than 200 likes on our videos? I never even looked at that. It's a little. I click on the browser, and the first thing I see is Nakamura catching a bullet. All right, let's see. Do we? Oh shit! Yeah, we smashed 200. Yeah, we get 500 of it. All right. So yeah. This is a good start to get us our 200. All right. So
just read that thing on Skype I sent you real quick. Just read it.
There's legs here. There's legs here. And the reason I left Nakamura off of this is Flynn's going to be gone from NXT. This Flynn's call up. So you could just have Nakamura fill that spot until they're ready to actually treat him with respect. God damn it.
I'm scared that
I'm take down a Bullet Club.
Well,
he can help Flynn take down a Bullet Club.
Well, I mean, the word is that they wanted to keep the whole New Japan thing under wraps and like quiet.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how you were expecting that to happen.
I'm trying to figure out how that shit got out so fast. That shit got out real fast.
Look at the booking decisions.
No, it got out that they put it up there notice, though.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's as easy as just one insider hearing something and then word spreads very quickly. And then WWE just kind of ran with it. I like how they just posted on their sites. Oh, go back and watch AJ Styles' first match. And WWE is like, did you know AJ Styles competed here 10 years ago? And I love how they completely no-sell TNA by just saying, yes, AJ Styles wrestled in WWE before going on to wrestle for 10 years for American promotions. You guys are the greatest no-sellers of all time. Of all time.
I just read thing there. And face palmed.
That broke your brain a little bit, didn't it?
I just face palm.
Okay.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Why? This match shouldn't have happened.
No, it shouldn't have.
First of all, because you got a guy with a shit ton of momentum, and that's some WWE shit right there.
Yep.
That's some WWE shit right there. Nah, NXT. Nah. This is tapings. They could write that off. That never happened. It's going to happen, isn't it?
It's going to happen.
This is stupid. Why would they do this?
I guess we'll have to watch and find out.
This guy is stupid. That's stupid. That just pissed me off. Fuck, that just pissed me off. But yeah, all these guys being hurt, that's fine, because they're all going to come back. And you can have all of them feud with the Balor Club. You got Cesaro. He's going to come back eventually. American Cena is going to come back eventually. Tyson Kidd's going to come back eventually. Seth Rollins, who I'm holding off for a Shield return or reunion.
But does Tyson Kidd come back with a headband, though?
I'm about to end the stream because
and you can't.
Oh, I can. Fuck it, I'm in here too. I can. Let me see. Do I have that button? Let me see. Do I have that button? I damn sure do.
That makes me sad. Autumn just posted, so what happens when John Cena beats Shinsuke Nakamura? And I just got sad.
See, you know what? Fuck